Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Tabletop Gaming. We're back with some more Dungeons and Dragons. Last time we left off, I summoned a mini-me. But other than that, Faye went off with the, I'm gonna assume the BBEG, not of the game, but of the area, I guess?
Of Thorin's emotional state.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm gonna find a corpse.
So Zoho is atop Woofer Otto's back like a badass.
Meanwhile, Mini Woofer is doing the work. Hopefully.
Zoho's helping.
Yeah. I forget, what is that symbol on my character right now? It's really hard to read it.
Really hard to see things behind the turn order.
Yeah, hold on.
No, that.
I think that's grappled.
It was grappled.
Oh, yeah, and you saved me from that. That's right.
You were grappled, which is why you had a thing.
Yeah, we're grappled. That means that icon should not be there.
It wasn't changed because we ended abruptly mid combat. It's fine.
Not that one. You do need one though. We need that one.
Where? Oh, because I'm concentrating. Yeah.
Because you're contemplating.
A horrible joke, Faye.
See? 6 out of 10.
Okay, so yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I was
the game
running
has
up
been-
that hill.
About a year by my count. Or no, not year, month by my count, sorry. What?
Month and a half.
Okay, so let's put on some creepy music. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
But why though?
Any other slimes feel like oozing out of the walls and shit and trying to jump our asses?
Well, I'm considering you're not actually in the household of garden, correct? So last time there was stuff happening. A bit of a kerfuffle. Many very samey looking people started coming at you. However, they seem to be fairly weak and feeble considering what's going on.
Yeah.
Although there are a good few of them came out the house trying to block your way. And amongst the kerfuffle, Cayenne decided to pressure the lady of the manor and was taken somewhere.
And Noms is frantically trying to go in that direction.
Willingly. And I believe Noms is still with Foreign.
Yep.
Who, effectively at this moment in time, I believe, actually finally breaking his way out of the workshop where he squished his own father.
Did I make it up the hill yet?
No, I believe this is where we are. It's all like you coming out the door and them heading down the hill.
No, because Last I remembered, I had already set the shop on fire and running in the midst of them being in combat before Faye took off.
Yeah, I think this is what the round count is for.
Probably.
Because the combo and things set off at the same time that you're in the. It's weird trying to do multiple scenes at the same exact time that's so close together and yet hard to. But yes, I believe you are effectively right now breaking that door open to head up the hill. Not knowing or knowing. Ooh, there was a message. I believe there was a message passed. Can't remember what the exact message was though. It's been a while.
You know.
I messaged either Otto or Zoho. Get Thorin. Get into town.
Checking,
Oh,
checking.
yeah, okay.
I don't delete my messages, so. Definitely not me.
I would have said it out
No,
loud.
Oh.
Like, if they said it out loud, it's not going to be in the text chat.
Just go
Yeah.
check the VODs real quick.
Yeah, no.
No.
Uh,
It sounds roughly right, so we're going to roll with it.
Mhm.
Not going,
hang on.
I'm not. We're not going
Sorry.
to go try and mooch back from last session's like video for one specific exact wording of a message that was
Yeah.
relayed.
I do remember it being
Sorry.
spoken, I just don't remember who it was spoken to. That's what I was
So-
getting at.
I'm double checking Sabakaze's damage output because Zoho has the dueling fighting style, I think, which adds a +2 to his damage rolls.
Okay.
And from what I've seen of the most recent ones that he did, I didn't see a +2.
We can deal with that later. We're not currently in combat.
I don't even see that listed.
Style dueling. Right here.
I can't see what you're pointing at, Squeaky. So
No. He pinged it in chat.
Scroll down.
I don't know whether things are broken again. Things seem to move themselves around when not paying attention. I don't trust it. So, you guys, so Zoho is currently riding Otto.
Well, doing his best to.
What? I got a scruff.
Yeah, but Zoho's more of the one running than the one riding the one running. Oh no, slow down! I'm gonna lose my grip! Does
As you
Otto say
kinda,
anything
like-
in response?
Otto just huffs.
Well, as you guys kind of like barrel down the path that was leading to the right, then as you head down the said path towards you are indeed heading towards the building. So off roll 20. To where Thorin is breaking his way out literally, as I believe you smashed down the door or smashed through the door to
I mean, I already did.
as it had been. Yeah, you had to break it down, break through the door.
You already made me
order.
do that last session because
Yeah,
I rolled
yeah.
for
I'm
it.
trying to remember everything from like, not just last session, but like 2-3 sessions ago. Okay,
I know.
you guys
Give
are
him some
terrible
time.
for deciding to have real lives.
Hey.
Sorry, Easter happened.
So, yes, you have broken out the building, foreign. You have a companion in a jar or
I have
bottle or
Noms in a flask.
Probably looks like ferrous metal right now with how it's probably sticking to one side of the jar.
Wait, is the flask metal or glass?
I'm
Glass.
saying the slime is
Glass.
attracted to its owner, so it's probably hugging the side of the jar closest to the direction of where Faye went.
He takes up the whole
because he
jar.
takes up the whole damn thing.
Oh, okay.
It is a literal full jar of slime.
Hmm.
And I'd appreciate it if, like, you can have your own thought process, but don't try and say out loud and force it into everyone else's head.
Sorry.
So, you and your temporary friend, well, may not be temporary, who knows, companion, have broken out.
Don't do that. Yeah, I start running up that hill.
You're gonna run up that hill?
Yes, because shit has clearly gone wrong and need to get back to everybody as quickly as possible.
Oh, so you're not gonna
Logical.
you're not planning on making any deals anytime soon, got it.
Fuck no.
Aww. What fun.
So, the group of Zoho and Otto will probably, you effectively, as you follow the path down this around the back of the manor and further
Do we
down,
run in?
you see as you're coming down, Foreign heading up.
Otto, slow down. He's patting Otto on the side to get his attention. Slow down. I see Thorin.
He stops dead.
Wow! I just see Zoho just flung over. Ow.
Do I see any of this, or am I too busy with my head down?
Depends, are you running with your head facing the floor?
Hell no, I am looking up to make sure I don't run into anything or anybody.
Otto starts.
Then yes, you do see this.
Otto starts nosing. I keep forgetting names.
Zoho.
Zoho. Like nudging his head.
Did you have to
Oh.
stop so abruptly?
He huffs in
Ow.
response.
Fair enough. I deserve that. I deserved it.
Thorin is just running up to them at this point and not stopping.
Thorin? Thorin, slow down. I'm actually glad we caught up to you. What happened?
Thorin is going to proceed to run past them and yell over his shoulder, "We have to go get Cayenne and get out of here now!"
We have to go back to the future.
Wait, Thorin, you're going the wrong way!
Otto picks up Zoho by the scruff and stands him up.
He runs after Thorin and I'm assuming just catches up to him almost instantly. You're going the wrong way! Cayenne's not at the castle! I don't know what happened,
Castle?
but...
What castle? You're
Manor.
losing your mind.
Manor.
Manor. Whatever.
I'm
She's
trying
not
not to
there.
laugh.
I don't know what happened, but the lady ended up teleporting away with Cayenne. We figure she's down in the village. It's the only place close.
Thorin is just like has this look of like, are you kidding me right now? As
God
he
started, her guards started swarming out of the manor. What did you want me to do? Otto and I were pretty busy fending them off, though. There was something odd about them. When we were defeating them, they just
they're
They didn't fall-
slimes, damn it.
so you know, right? Then that
We
saves
need
an
to go.
explanation. Well, that saves an explanation.
Otto
Also-
basically runs alongside them, picks the dwarf up because he's slower than both of us.
Thorin
Just-
doesn't even complain. He's just like, run as fast as you can.
Yeah, he
This
goes
is
max.
not good.
He goes max speed.
And Zoho just zoomies. Also, I'm fairly certain, Thorn, that lady. I don't know, I think she has psychic powers. She has mental abilities like I do. She tried entering my mind.
Otto barks in
Great.
response to that.
Just great. As if I don't have enough problems. She might.
That's alright.
No,
If
it
we
is
know that-
not.
No, think about it. If we know of the danger, we can create a countermeasure. That's how it is in combat. All we have to do is figure out a way to circumvent it.
Otto just
Thorin's
rolls his
response
eyes.
is-
The monk is the one who's doing combat lessons.
Thorin just rolls his eyes and is just like,
So yeah, you totally. At the moment, you're currently seeing a dog. Sorry, a giant wolf and a dwarf riding on him, both giving you rolling eyes.
Just hear me out. If she tries entering your mind, you need to strengthen your will. Strengthen your resolve. That's how you create a wall in your mind that she can't break. That's how we catch her off guard. And let's hope Cayenne isn't in any trouble right now.
she is going to be. She is absolutely going to be.
Well, either way, let's hope Cayenne can hold on. Can keep herself safe until we arrive.
Thorin is just has a disturbed and very disquieted look on his face. Also, he has the kind of look as if he had just done something very unpleasant.
Cut to? Or are we still doing this?
Hmm?
Kai, we are running towards the village. Down the path towards the village.
What, you're not paying attention to foreign side of the story?
Something wrong, Thorin?
Oh dear. Don't. Yeah. Give me a sec. My PC is having a slight hiccup.
It's haunted with ghosts.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
That was not fun. Thorin is just like, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead, and you can't get anything else out of him at this point.
Mind link. What does Zoho see? Or rather, hear?
Mind link, what, with foreign?
Yes.
Thorin is dealing with a lot of things at once, including the fact that he squished his father and turned him into a slime. Or it turned out He was a slime.
About
It's also not actually physically him, only his mind.
3 can play this game.
Yeah, almost to me. Upon hearing that from Thorin's mind, Zoho shuts off the mind link. Oh, so that's how you knew. Apologies. You
Thorin
weren't
is
going
not
to say
really.
it.
Thorin isn't really paying attention. He's
Ah.
really worried about Cayenne and can't get the scene out of his head.
Those slimes kind of reminded me of Cayenne, now that I think about it. I mean, yes, she transforms constantly, but the fact that she can speak telepathically, the fact that he sometimes appears all gooey and slimy. Maybe she knows what's going on. Maybe she could shed some light on this.
Meanwhile, Cayenne, what the?
it's just a normal day, happily strolling through town with one of the, the person in charge. Nothing to worry about, Cayenne.
Except that her guards were goo people, and she's not encountered any goo people outside of herself.
Well, some of her guards are goo people, some of them are normal people.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Yes, because some of them actually collapsed properly during the fight, not turned into a puddle.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
If you're referring to the fight that we had in the manor, all of them were goo people.
No, as I recall, some of them were, or one or two of them were actually normal humans.
No, they were not.
They collapsed into all news.
Okay, so no,
things die in various ways. They're wearing armor and stuff. They
Yes, but
look
think
very.
all-
They all look the same. There's nothing. There's loads of people that have twins, triplets that are all identical.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
Attack of the
well,
Clones.
Yeah, except when it's whatever the name for 16 children are.
It is getting out of hand. There are 20 of them.
We should never have made this bargain.
Okay, moving on.
So, let's just.
I blame the
Oh,
fact that
everyone.
tomorrow is May the 4th.
Of course,
Just grab
you would
everyone and
go
put them
there.
into this map.
It was Gunther all along!
I think that puts everyone on that map, so we're all in the same place. This is where you guys are heading. Meanwhile, this is where Cayenne is walking through. Turn this
Well,
down
we're not
just
in
slightly.
the house. We would be like in front of the house by now.
We're at the entrance, don't worry about it.
I feel like we'd be.
I
down
said
the
where you
path
guys
a
are
little bit.
heading. I said where you guys are heading. Let me just jump to Cayenne for a minute.
Okay. I will go mute.
You deal with your
because-
emotional damage and finding out that they're all goo people.
Yeah, I'm going mute at the opportune time because my dinner is soon arriving.
So, Cayenne, you've effectively in the middle of town at this point.
Yep.
Walking alongside all the townsfolk that, the few townsfolk that you've seen don't seem to be paying too much attention to you. As in, seems like this is normal.
Mm-hmm.
People live here, people move around.
Uh-huh.
No one seems to be going out of their way to bother you, though. Maybe it's due to the stature of the person you're with.
Yep. Cayenne is just her. until he wrap. Italy just thinking and holding on to Farah and like. So you done realizing I'm like it just mentally talking with Farah? Are you done realizing I am a news person? Because I don't. Because Cayenne is honestly panicking and trying to keep a straight face. Any idea what she could be? Because she's
act natural. It's that face, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
the act natural face.
Cayenne is looking around trying to keep her fucking face away from the lady while she's talking to Far, and it's basically. Any idea what she could be? Because she's not undead, she's not goo.
Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, pop.
Or at least not.
You're goo. Are you goo?
I'm
goo.
Yes, I'm goo. I'm at the lady I'm currently walking with and slapped. I'm pretty sure she's not goo because she looks like she took damage when I did an innate thing I can do.
You're goo. So you are goo. I'm not sure if that's good. Is that good or bad? Sure. Not sure. Does explain a few things. Is this your blood or is this someone else's blood?
I hope to
Fucking
God
hell,
the one-
enough with the blood already.
I really hope that the blood inside of me, outside of being a dragon's blood, is also my blood.
But you're goo, not dragon.
Yeah, it explains why I can yell like a dragon. And I remember being a human. Prior to me in goo for 7+ years.
You're goo, you're you. Goo you? You goo. Goo goo, you goo. Ew! Too many oohs.
Ooh.
Diane is now realizing that this is a lost cause.
Too many oohs. What to think? Need to think. Think. You are not as planned.
Diane is processing. I was planned to be a normal person. And no one brought up the fact that I've morphed in front of them.
Oh yes, the goo and the goo you moves to other you.
I just see the spear slightly smoke. And yes, the gears are turning.
I need time to work on this.
I might not have time because I don't know where she's taking me.
I think that's DM figure things out.
I don't know, is it?
Kinda. Part A, part B. Part A, part B. Part of it's Farah trying to figure things out. Part of it's me trying to figure things out.
Well, it's a good thing I put. Kyan has put a note in the journal for the other three in case things go south.
Uh-oh.
I think things already went south.
If she doesn't live south.
So,
And they're able to collect her stuff.
Cayenne lives east.
What?
Stop pulling a pin.
No, are you talking to where Cayenne came from and lives, like your house and stuff?
Well, it would give
Or are
the
you
general...
talking about something else?
Oh, something else. If Cayenne dies, she's like, okay, I
No.
think I know. I think I know a way of appeasing the granny as well.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking you were talking about you, and I was like, no, the guild and everything else related to you is that way, not that way. What the freak? What the
Yeah, no. I said
Okay.
Cayenne. No, Cayenne has a note in her journal. Oh, for the other three, or Rill, in case they get her stuff back and she's dead.
Right, okay. Something we don't need to worry about right now.
Yeah.
What we need to worry about is
Slime.
this bitch.
She's walking towards the giant grave site building thing, isn't she? It does it look like she's specifically walking to there?
When you say gravesite building,
Whatever it was, the shrine.
oh no, that's just like in the center of town. I
Okay.
just moved you along a little. Because you're effectively in the center of town. And she leaves you. You have to pass the shrine.
God, we're just going to his house, aren't we?
Do you say that out loud? Are you telling me that? Are you just saying?
No,
singing?
the player is saying that out loud.
Okay, good. Because the player. Okay. At least the player knows where they're going.
Yeah, as Cayenne's son, when he sees that we're turning right, I'm like, Cayenne would be like, oh, good, great. She has a feeling, and she is literally trying to figure out how to tell the others right now.
You asked for where you did. Well, you didn't really ask. You kind of insisted, didn't you?
Well, I asked for where his father. I asked for where his father was, and she decided to show me.
Yep. And you shouldn't have to worry about your friends. Besides, you are definitely a unique person.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. She looks at some of the burns on her arm.
You mean your own burns?
Yes, Cayenne. Yeah,
Right.
Cayenne is just looking at her own burns, right? Trying to mentally parse when she became goo, basically, because it was either
It's a horrible side effect.
Cayenne stops and looks at her. What? Like she stops looking.
If
at
you're
her arm.
looking at your burns, then they can clearly see your burns.
Well, yeah, there's burns on her face. Just burns on her arms. Like there's burn scars, I mean.
It's okay, because it's a horrible side effect. That's what I said.
Yeah, this part's that she means being made of goo.
Oh my gosh, my fingers went numb. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. So. God, just brain fog. So you told her random bits of your journey, right?
Yeah, she's give
While in the
yeah.
memory and stuff.
Yeah, Cayenne has give in bare among things of like met here, went to Carnell, explored forests.
So she's gonna awkwardly try to go back to normal conversation while in town,
Right.
and she'll bring up his whole like again. It's like you've been to many places.
Right. I
And
have.
it's unusual for them to. It's unusual for us to not be connected.
Well, I've never really had such a connection. And if I've just been me.
Red flag.
Yes, it is.
And then your companion, friend, bodyguard, whatever you call them, seems quite interesting as well, but they're not like you.
You're definitely right about that.
It seems odd that they remember things from a long time ago, where clearly they haven't been around so long. Why is that?
I couldn't tell. You know, it's some connection he has to another soul. At least from what I gathered. That connection nearly made me explode.
What?
Oh yeah.
Well, it made
I just remembered the.
like she means die explode, but she definitely exploded.
From what? I don't
Sorry,
remember
I
this.
just remembered that session.
When she mind linked with
that-
Zoho.
Oh.
Yeah, that was what. That was when they were in the inn and things went horribly, horribly wrong.
Meritor.
Zoho just pulls an unlimited power and freaking yeah. Too much.
I mean,
Right. Anyway, going back.
Yeah.
So she's clearly gone back to trying to pry more information from you. Trying to figure things out more
Okay.
so.
AKA, how much do you know because you're a slime and you can't possibly be the original?
Or it could be the original and there's a cop.
Or there is no
you've made
original.
there are so many clones of yourself, you no longer know which one's the real you.
Or maybe it's not a clone and it's just a slime with memories.
Or just a cop. You have my slime that's just given life.
Maybe your memories are fake.
Nah.
Right, so. But yes, as a player, you figured out where you're going. However, so you're effectively going over this way, and you're as you head along this path and around out of town.
Which I guess I will use my 3 sorcery points of like, I think I'm going and connect to. la 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 la. Yep, it would be Thorin.
Damn it, it's not
Oh.
me. I can't. It would be funny if it was me.
I'm going to connect
Bark.
to party member number 6.
I'm gonna connect to
we
the
have a
dog.
baby?
I'm gonna connect to the dog who can't communicate. But yeah. Thorn getting a message, eh? Can't imagine that'll go well. I'm just imagining on the other end. On the other end, we're sorry, but your call could not be completed as is. Please hang up and try your call again.
How do I fit this into words?
Words.
Yes.
To Thorin.
Great. Guess my timing couldn't have been better.
Grim Bear is just Grim Bear.
Yep.
Okay. Sending with that.
Hey Thorin, you know that baggage you have? Here's some more.
All I know is he's at my house.
Wait,
I
your
would
house?
respond. Yes, Cayenne just messaged me. My house on the hill.
But isn't that burned down? Why are they going there?
I don't know. Also, it seems the lady knows she is a slime. Cayenne is a slime.
Otto like picks up the pace and like darts down the middle.
Oh, be sure to lose some momentum on the turns.
Thorin's just holding on for dear life at this point. He is distracted for the moment by
Oh God,
not
you're
trying
two
not
up?
to die.
We're going two up? Oh no. This makes maneuvering terrible.
Dash speed, bitches!
Wait,
Thorin is now distracted from his trauma as he tries not to end up on his, getting
On his
flung
face?
off. Yeah, no, getting flung off Otto into a wall or
Damn
a
it.
building.
Rolling out of control while flying off, yeah.
Sorry.
wait, Thorn, can you direct Otto towards your home?
I'm pretty sure he knows where it is.
Thorin is just respond with, it's the house the guard kept us from going into. Or the workshop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fair enough. I think I know a shortcut.
Yeah, he's literally just gonna go straight
I
to
think
8.
I know a shortcut.
He's gonna go straight to 8 and then shoot straight to 11 from there.
Yeah, just go up the hill and then dart around the trees and up another hill.
Mm-hmm. Up and down and all around.
And you're going full tilt? Okay.
Dash speed, yep.
Okay, so you guys start flying through town. The residents do not look pleased with the
Giant wolf barreling through.
with the idea of a giant wolf. Like, there's definite panic when they see what's going on.
well, Thorin can't exactly do much. He's holding on for dear life and trying not to get flung off and die.
Right.
Well, how far do we get?
I'm trying to figure this out. 'cause
Like, math.
Math
I
is
feel like we
math!
Get there before Cayenne, just because Cayenne and that's technically walking. like, and if you're not going the same way as them and just doing this bullshit maneuver here,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, pretty
about
much.
that's about the direction I'm going, yeah.
Yes.
all right. So you dash through town. You basically like cause people to sort of like panic and random some shout, some like obviously
It
power.
happens.
Very mixture of responses. I'd like, firstly, Otto to make a dexterity saving throw as you
Thought
come
so.
around the corner into the town.
Oh no.
Square.
Giant wolf barreling through town. Panic. Thorin's riding him. Calm. Thorin's riding him. Panic!
He's like, oh wait, Thorn's riding him. Wait, Thorn's riding him.
Hey!
As you round the corner into the town square, you
Please don't
suddenly
go out there, please
have
don't
to
go out
you suddenly have to slap the brakes on
Oh.
as your path is. Well, the path you were planning to take was blocked, and you don't know this town and stuff, and didn't know. And remember, things move. And as you slam the brakes on, I need Zoho and Thorin to make a dexterity save.
Can I not jump over whatever was in my way?
No, you've managed to avoid crashing.
Okay.
They, however, have to hold on as you slam the brakes on.
Well,
Wait, Zoho's not riding.
yeah,
Otto, he's
Zoho's
riding
running
Zoho.
alongside me. He jumped off.
Thorin needs to. Thorin, okay.
Thorin
no.
just slammed into whatever I stopped at.
So-
I can't.
Suddenly
use
it's
slap
Gunther.
genius. Hold on. Will this save me at all? I really need to check something really quick because if it helps me, I want to use it. Oh no, this only counts for someone else.
Excuse me.
So,
I'm fucked.
Otto slamming on the brakes to avoid collision. Thorin, you suddenly do the whole like over the front handlebars kind of deal, but instead it's Otto's head.
Like Zoho did
And
earlier.
crash. Land on flat on your back. In someone's car.
At least it wasn't a wall?
Thorin is gonna clamber out and get back on
That
Otto without
is-
question.
There is a crack sound, and whatever you landed on starts tumbling out to the side of the car.
Oh.
And this guy who's wheeling it turns around, looks at you.
You just cut out.
Oh god, I cut the mic out. God damn it! I can't shout into the throat. My cabbage cat!
Oh no, my cabbages guy.
My
My
Thorin
cabbages!
is just gonna get Thorin is just gonna get Otto's back on Otto's back and like move. Let's go. Basically, the same as the Team Avatar would do. Just keep going. Don't even think about it.
Doggo's just gonna continue to do scary noises while he continues barreling down the place.
So you're going to terrify the townsfolk?
No,
as
I'm
you start
kidding.
running through- Alright, okay.
He's joking.
So,
Yeah, I am
Seeing
joking.
as you're running, like, have a bit more reflex and stuff, you manage to avoid running into the car. Briefly see what happens, and there are no cabbages.
He
What?
jumps over it, lands on the other side, looks
It's
at the
the wrong time of
merchant,
year,
and
mate.
goes,
No,
goes-
that's concerning me.
Right.
Fuck, are all these guys slimes with incorrect memories? Oh no.
No, he said
Uh,
cabbage cart. He didn't say cabbages.
Okay.
it's like, sir, there are no cabbages.
I saw-
My cabbage cart.
There are no cabbages in your cart, sir.
Thorin is gonna toss 3 gold coins at him over his shoulder.
Oh, right, we're running.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
You know what the sad thing is? Zoho could do that because he still outspeeds my ass.
Meow.
Does he at least pick up the 3 gold coins?
Well, that's the
Yeah,
day
let's-
he does, but it's the fact that it's like you're going on about cabbages, and he said cabbage cart. It currently doesn't have like.
It doesn't matter. It's done. It's over with.
My
The cart
cabbage corp!
Oh man,
You
that was
broke his
bad.
cabbage cart. Being launched, it's not designed to hold people being launched into it. Anyway,
It's not designed to handle
you
G
gather
forces.
yourselves up and hurry further through town, terrifying more townsfolk.
Yeah.
I don't think you're leaving a good impression right now.
Like we had before.
Nope.
You hurry across this hill,
Mm-hmm.
bound through a gap in this wall that's deteriorated, and start playing
Dodge the trees.
chicken with trees.
Yeah. I
Uh,
wonder if there's some low-hanging branches.
no, we're not going to be doing that right now. We're very tempted to, but not. I would like you to roll a survival.
Okay. Yeah.
All of us, or just
Hiya.
Thorin? Or not Thorin.
Otto and Zoho.
Wait, survival?
Well, you're
Yeah.
running through this little bit of woodland at the back of the.
Oh,
Probably to keep our footing
Uh,
with all the roots and crap.
can I argue using acrobatics since I'm kind of weaving through the trees and the foliage?
It's not related to tripping and things.
Oh, okay.
There is something in the bushes.
Fair enough.
It's just a navigation roll.
13.
Okay, so that's
Up and down and all around.
so. You run through this bit of woodland, and you come out on this little edge here.
Oh, I see.
Boing.
We didn't know which direction we were going in when we got it.
You
when we
know
hit
the rough
trees.
vague direction is that way, but you just went into a bunch of trees at full pelt trying to dodge and weave. It's
Yeah.
easy for you, very easy for you to accidentally like turn left round a tree one too many times,
Thorin,
Thorin
which way?
taps-
and you come out and it still looks about right. There's a hit like you're effectively between two hills, and
You
you run
see-
through.
You see the wolf like looking back and forth and start barking a couple times, and like looking back at Thorin.
Thorin is gonna. It still doesn't look right because there should be a house between the two hills, so we might have come out on the wrong side.
He's gonna continue barking and looking at Thorin.
Thorin is gonna
Well,
point
which
to the right.
way?
Okay.
How are you craning your neck like that?
That way.
With one eye, my guy.
One eye.
Ah,
Wolf perception is something different.
yeah, I'm picturing him like just full on like neck, head up, over, back.
No. It's like
Why is he
90
bringing it up?
degrees. One eye is looking at him. So he's gonna start dashing in the direction he just pointed in.
Okay, so you hurry up over the hill. And you come out. And as you come over the hill, you see the burnt out building in front of you and the other smaller workshop off to the side. Wow. You come over the hill, you see the burnt out building and the workshop off to one side.
What? Nobody there?
So over here.
Oh,
That's
you
what
want?
see?
Sorry. Why is Thorin's icon bigger than
I
mine?
don't know. Yeah,
Because
so
this is not gridlocked or anything.
No, I just think it's
You throw it
funny.
on the map.
Thorin is gonna look around to see where Cayenne and the lady are, because he doesn't see anybody, or does he?
You don't see anybody. You see the building and the burnt out building.
Thorin is going to point Otto towards the shop. Been in the house already. There was nothing in there.
Which is what direction?
So, the building on the left.
Zoho's looking around. Did we beat them here?
The fair
Otto
building-
sniffs the ground to search for Cayenne's scent.
Sniff, 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 sniff.
Okay, that's a perception.
I forget. Is that on the animal sheet or is there a difference?
On the animal one.
Yeah.
Does the wolf get advantage
Nice.
because it's a smell?
Yes, it does. I
See,
could.
again, not 20.
Yeah, I could roll it again, but do you really think I should? Like, it doesn't really matter at this point.
I mean, you could see if you get a nat 20.
yeah. Okay, I got nat 20.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, shame that's only on attack rolls.
No.
You don't smell cayenne.
All right. Well, I was gonna bark and go in the direction that Thorin pointed, I suppose.
Just pointer dog. Dang. Right. I guess we have. Zoho follows after Thorn.
So once we're next to the house, Thorin is going to dismount and go inside.
Now, when you say dismount, do you mean dismount when I've come to a full stop, or...
Yes, I said once we get to the house. So when we are at our destination finally,
When you say house, you mean house or workshop?
workshop, sorry.
Okay.
I
Just
doubt there's nothing in the house to see. Also, why is Otto over there right now?
I thought that was the workshop.
no.
Okay.
This is the workshop.
Alright. I'm sorry.
This is the house.
So you approach the door of the workshop. Thorin gets off.
Before I go in, do I hear anything coming from inside the building?
Roll.
Perception,
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing.
Yep. That'll be the one. There is no sounds of talking or anything that you're expecting when you listen out. I'm assuming you're trying to figure out if there's someone inside.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
to see if Cayenne and the lady.
There's
are
no.
here.
There's. You can't hear anyone talking. And it's just quiet apart from the generic surroundings.
I'm considering I'm so injured. I'm gonna pop a cure wounds. Is my health low enough for that?
Yeah.
I'm at 8 HP.
Cure
You're at 8.
Wounds is using the 2024 formula, right?
Yeah, that's not the problem here, is I can only use my in-form healing spell when my temp HP is gone.
But did
Oh.
you say your HP is currently at?
My current HP is 8.
Yeah, then you're definitely under your.
Yeah, you crossed the threshold.
Is this token not linked properly? Because. Oh no, wait. I opened. How's if I look at the right sheet?
Yeah, your slimes nearly slapped me down completely.
Oh wait, it's because you're the numbers on the doggo sheet right now. So I set your normal one to 8, and now if you just add your whatever, if you heal.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm wondering what spell level to burn is what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'll just do a level 3, whatever.
Heal. Maybe.
Nice.
That's a value. It's.
And none of them were 1, I think. I don't know how to read this.
No, none of them are 1.
Okay, because I was gonna say, if they're 1, I'm re-rolling them.
Wait.
Alright, 36, that's good.
That's really annoying because I think that's what you were set at before I.
Hmm? Pardon?
Right. Your health was tied to the dog sheet, not your main sheet. So I copied it across to your main sheet. So when you added it up, it made the right sound. And I think it was at 36 before I did anything. So you just got back whatever you took as dog fall back. to whatever it was current the token was at.
Oh, that's freaking hilarious.
Uh, right. Okay. So
Thorin
yeah.
is going to tell Zoho and Otto to hide out of sight because he doesn't hear anybody, so they might still be coming up the road. And he
Hmm.
doesn't want to be seen until absolutely necessary.
Then hide in the trees. Like, among the trees.
Thorin is going to go and hide in the workshop. Just in the off chance they go in there so he can hear the conversation before making any rash decisions.
Okay. Cool. So
What?
you can go hide in the trees, which means I need you to roll stealth.
I actually have a question. Can I use Hidden Step while I'm in form?
Yeah.
What is a hidden step?
It's my
I think you
racial
get,
passive.
Isn't it when you take damage though?
No.
But it doesn't last very long.
No, it doesn't.
It's one of them. Like a turn or so. If it only lasts a turn, it's not going to be worth using.
Okay, then, yeah, no. Alright.
Because a turn is about 6 seconds.
Okay, yeah, no. Alright, fine,
So
I'll do a stealth check.
even if we were to like do it as a generous turn for what's going on, it's still not gonna. It's not like a.
Yeah, even a minute's not going to be long enough. Okay. Stealth roll.
Uh.
Hey!
Okay, 18.
It's almost like a wolf is kind of the color of timbers, therefore kind of fitting the colors of the area.
Anyway, are you also trying to hide Zoho?
What? Oh,
Are
you're
you
hiding me
going-
too?
We're
Oh,
asking
yes,
if you're
hiding.
hiding.
You trying to put yourself
Yes.
out of sight? Okay.
Yes.
Thorin's going to try and go and hide inside the building. He goes to open the door and it does not budge.
Great. Thorin is going to look for another way in because if the door doesn't budge, probably locked.
Yeah, who would have thought they would lock the workshop of a person that died many years ago that had a bunch of stuff they didn't understand in it?
Shit, you think they would have completely destroyed it? Thorin's going to proceed around the building and try and find another way in.
As you look in the like peek in the windows and stuff, it's all like the curtains have been drawn across, and you can kind of see like cobwebs between the windows and the curtains. It's been no one's been in there for a while. You think?
Do I find any way to get in?
Nowhere that's obviously open.
Can I try and jimmy any of the windows real quick?
You may attempt to.
What do I need to roll?
Depends on how you're trying to jimmy the windows.
Do I have? I have Tinker's tools, but I don't know if that'll do anything.
You can make anything you want, but you need
With
time.
time.
Yeah.
I will
Gross.
try and jimmy it open.
I guess that's a dexterity-based roll. You trying to like get something underneath the frame or something to lever it,
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Yeah,
that would be acrobatics or sleight of hand, and I'm thinking sleight of hand.
it'll be sleight of hand.
B.
Okay, you're able to wedge one of your tools like in the window frame and like prise it open ever so slightly.
Okay, I force it all the way open, and if it's big enough, climb through.
So roll strength to try and actually open the window. Now you've got space to get your fingers in.
Well, I'm gonna go with athletics on that one.
Okay, you managed to do it without having to break the window.
Huh?
In the sense of you could have just gone smash and but
Yeah, no, that would make it too. That would make it really obvious that someone's been up here who's not supposed
and then you
to
could,
be.
and then you clamber through the window and tumble inside
I'm
your
gonna
dad's
close.
old workshop.
I'm gonna close the window behind me.
You push the window back down so it's closed. It's like clunk, and you turn around and turn around and glance around the workshop.
Is there anywhere I could easily hide out of sight?
Oh, there's cupboards and desks and stuff. It's dark,
I check.
apart from a bit of light now coming in from where you came through the window.
I don't want to light a lantern because I don't know how far away this lady is. How big are the cupboards?
Big enough to hide in.
Dwarf-sized.
I pick one and see if I can't open it and fit in it and hide.
Okay, so the door squeaks as you open it,
Oof.
and you step inside and I guess pull it closed as best you can
Yeah.
from
Do I need
within.
to roll anything right now?
You'll need to roll stealth, so I know what number I'm working with. Oh yeah.
In between.
And then you awkwardly wait.
Also, I have dark vision, so I'd be able to see what's in there.
But not in detail.
Oh, but-
Colors, I mean. Colors.
Depends on where he's looking, because there is a bit of light getting in through the gaps of the curtains and stuff, because he's just moved them slightly. But but right now he's kind of staring at the back of a cupboard door, and maybe at the little crack where you can't quite get it shut because there's no handle on the inside. So it's just pinky wide gap. But you can't see much out of it because it's all you have to pull it at an angle so you can kind of only see a bit of the wall off to the side. But you should be able to hear people and stuff in there if there's anybody in there. So, the lady. No, I want the tokens, not the random dotted line. So, the lady and Cayenne appear at the bottom of the hill for those who can see from outside, and start to approach the workshop.
Where is Zoho hiding anyway? I'm curious.
I'm assuming
He's
in a
just-
bush or something.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Faye,
I'm here.
you approach the building with the lady.
Yeah, and Cayenne is looking at the house, and she's like, "Why?" She looks back
Why
at the
what?
burnt. She looks back at the burnt house, and then looks over back to the current build we're at. Oh. I don't. Cayenne is just trying to parse where he would be hid in, because she just doesn't know, and if he's a corpse,
Ooh.
When we came here first, we got told no one has been here, aside from looters.
Of course, why would we allow people up here? It is a dangerous place. An old burnt down building that's unstable. It is only right to make sure locals do not harm themselves.
I mean, fair, though. Someone that lived here still should be able to come and look.
Why would they need to do that? They've had their time to mourn.
Hmm. Is she heading towards the door?
Yep.
Cayenne would follow.
So she approaches the door and then she starts. She pulls a set of keys out of her pocket. I suppose you guys can see them at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Soho and Otto. Farin, you hear the door creak as the lady opens the door and gestures for
Okay.
Cayenne to enter.
And slowly enters.
So, seeing as you insist so much, to see your friend's father, you should just take a look there. And she gestures to an area on the floor.
Cayenne looks.
There is a handle.
I'm guessing a hatch to a
Mhm.
basement. Cayenne looks back and slowly lifts up the hand. Well, not needing light to see because of that.
It's dim light with the door open.
I mean, fair, but going into a unlit basement.
That's a nuts
True.
level of dark vision.
So you lift up the hatch. There's a loud creak, and then depending on if you drop it backwards or not, there will be a slam.
I mean, Cayenne would, and because she technically has the strength to open a large hatch.
Come on, it's there.
Considering she can lift 720 pounds.
There's a wooden staircase leading down into darkness.
Cayenne sighs and just pulls out. Swear to God, I have it. She pulls out her lamp. Go nuts. See any torches right now? uses prestidigitation to light in, then just looks down and tries to see before she starts going down the ladder.
It's not a ladder, it's a set of steps.
Okay, see down the stairs and go, and then
It's
go
your
down. Then.
It's your classic feeling like a child looking down into the basement, going, "Oh, that's spooky."
I think
Feeling
Grandma's
that you
gonna kick her in the tush and she'll fall.
She'll head down slowly. And what do I see?
When you get to the bottom,
Yep.
you see a small basement, fairly empty. A single chair and desk.
Do I see a Grim Bear skeleton?
You want to go look?
Cayenne would walk forward, yes.
You wanna look at some dead people?
So, as you walk forward, towards the desk, you step around the chair. And you hear a loud slam. Thorin will also hear the loud slam.
Did she just close the hatch?
Possibly.
Should I try opening it?
You're
You're not even in the
outside.
You're not even inside, dude.
It is
Um,
literally.
Thorin, you hear the sounds of latch being clicked and keys rattling.
Oh, she did do that.
Did I hear it?
Okay.
You're outside.
I have keen hearing.
You're too far away.
When I say slam, it's like her closing the hatch in the building. It's not that echo. It echoes in the basement,
Okay.
and Thorin's there.
Fair.
It's the same as someone else just saw. She effectively just lifted it over and dropped it shut under its own weight.
Okay.
Kyan hears this. Thorin hears this. Thorin hears the jingling of keys and the click of a latch.
This lady is an absolute monster.
And
She's about to get hers.
Kyan, you hear this. Do you pause or do you continue?
Do I see any specific notes on the table?
There's no notes on the table, but as you round this tall back chair,
Yep.
to have a look, there is a body.
Is it? It's just a corpse.
It has no head.
I knew it. It's the same damn slimes we came across in the boat.
Oh, Cayenne would start heading towards the hatch.
And Wolf is gonna start slowly making his way to the perimeter of the house. After giving them enough time.
Oh. Just to describe the corpse a little bit more, because you do see it with you got a lantern in there.
Yep.
It has no head. It is
Does it look
shorter
like?
than the
Mhm.
average person. It looks a bit mummified, but like most, like in the sense of it's clearly been down here a while.
Does it look like how Grim Bear looked when we found him in the ice cave?
No, it doesn't, because Grimbear in the ice cave was a frozen statue that looked like Grimbear.
Well, I meant like dressed wise.
Dressed wise, yes. Similar kind of clothing that's on the corpse. Although it's a bit shriveled. Lacking its like the muscular like build that he had when you came across him in the ice cave. That's what happens when corpses have been there a while.
Right.
And there is no head. Those are the key things. And as you turn around to go back to the hatch, you'll look up the stairs and you notice it is shut.
Well, Cayenne would quickly run up and try pushing it open.
It does not budge.
Oh.
Well, it is. It's getting my one free use of yell. Fucking sex.
Oh.
The fuck you.
There's a loud shout, bellow come from the building.
Okay, do we hear that?
Oh, I
Probably hear
definitely
that.
do. Don't know about you.
Hush! Near the house!
But yeah, I was already inching towards the house. Do I have to roll anything?
Inching towards the house.
Yeah, like
We
all four slowly sidling up to the outside of the wall.
Not at
Imagine
the
a dog
moment, no.
crawling.
Yeah, pretty much dog crawling.
Is
Uh,
she still in the house?
Yes.
What are
Yes.
you doing, Farid? Like, you hear the loud bang, you hear the keys rattling.
You
You're
then
in
hear
a
a.
cupboard in the room.
Yeah, and then.
I'm waiting for her to leave so I can do something. 'Cause the house is gone. She lost the invention. She lost my father's head.
You don't know that.
Given the
You-
clone and the fact that I squished it and it's burned up in the fire, yes.
You also heard a dragon's roar.
Do we all hear it?
Yeah, I think that one would be loud enough for people nearby to hear outside the building as well.
Zoho
it-
follow. I want to say Zoho follows alongside Woofer Otto, sneaking up to the door. Sorry.
Thorin is gonna come flying out of the cabinet at this point. That yell says enough.
Yeah, Cayenne is literally slamming herself into the.
As best she can into the bottom of the.
Turning large and just slamming her hand into it.
Bang. Farid, did you say you burst out of the cupboard? Is that what?
Yeah, yes. At this point, after the dragon's roar,
As you fling the door open and come out the cupboard, you see the lady standing up from the trap door in front of you. How
you know
are
what?
you
Aiming
here?
for. I don't even aim for the lady. I'm smashing the latch on the trapdoor. She is my secondary concern. I am two-handing this in the house.
And max damage.
Overhead swing.
Oh, sorry, max to hit, I guess. Meh.
Okay, so you're ignoring her entirely, right? Okay, so
I
you
just
can't.
heard a key.
You slam as hard as you can into
The latch.
into the hatch door latch as hard as you can, right next to this where she's just stood up, and you do crit. You see a flash of light echo out, flicker across the top of the trap door.
Queen. Boom.
It did not budge.
Oh,
King lock.
The magic lock. That's great. I should have just swung for the lady because Batabat swings.
Yeah. As you look up, you look at she's staring at. It's like you see come eye to eye with her, and it's like it's like she is clearly not pleased with you.
Okay. What the? Is she get? Does she do anything to me, or is she just standing there?
menacingly.
How did you get here?
So she's not attacking. Okay.
Not
Oh.
immediately.
This is a.
You agreed to help your father.
Does she still have the keys in her hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
He
this
just
is
tried
gonna
hammering
be-
the latch. He bounced off.
Yeah. I could break around it, but that's gonna take me a while. And with her standing right there, I have one of a few choices because if I don't do something, she's just gonna smack my ass upside the head.
Kind of guessing at this point, she's probably a freaking lich or something.
That's a bonus action, but I'm going to do that because the hell I'm not. Wow, I whiffed. Should have went for the hit first try.
So
I'm not even speaking to her.
so-
I am angry now.
right. So you slam on the door. So you slam on the hatch. Like reflective light goes off. She is clearly not pleased with you. That's why you are here, and you go to raise your hammer again. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Of course, she's
Oh.
gonna go for it.
I believe you still have inspiration in for me. Think.
Wait. Yes, I do.
Inspired.
Ah! Okay, does that give me advantage on the
No, you get to
It's like a +2, my guy.
Oh wait, it's the bard one. You get a D6, is it?
Yeah.
No, it's the new.
Or is it the
it's
weird
the-
new thing?
Okay, what am I doing?
We're just double checking which variety of. Is it the new heroic inspiration?
Yes,
Is that
it
what-
is.
Okay, so it's you can re-roll the dice if you want. Once.
Neat.
You may
You-
want to re-roll that dice.
yeah.
I would love you to keep that 7, but you may re-roll that dice if you want.
Uh,
I love you rolling that 9. You go to raise your hammer and you hear the words in your head. Stop.
I'm sorry, did she just use a power word?
Oh,
No, not quite.
Okay.
command.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And the angry urge you have with her suddenly just sputters.
Calm emotions.
I don't like this.
And you feel neither here or there.
Oh, great.
And
Charmed me.
No.
Lovely.
Is Soho and Otto seeing this?
they're in the building still. I believe Otto is creeping up the building.
Yes, I am.
We're creeping up towards the door. We should be there by now.
We're on opposite sides. We can't tell where each other's positions are.
Yeah, I think Zoho would probably get to the door. Is it open?
Yes, the door is open. So as you guys are approaching from outside, Foreign is now going to have a lovely forced conversation.
Uh-oh.
Kyan is still slamming
So-
against. Sorry.
Because, yeah, you're going to be probably slamming on that door for a long time.
Yep. And I'm doing this several fucking times.
Like, let me out! Let me out! Nope.
Kyan is using thunder to make a loud fucking noise.
Boom.
So how many times do you want me to spam this?
So, tell me, did you complete it?
Do I actually have to answer this?
Yeah, she's basically. You're currently effectively charmed, and she's issuing you commands.
No.
And yeah, you don't get to. This just lasts until it lasts. Oh dear.
But I don't have a chance to break out of it at all.
I'm just double checking if you get.
I mean, with a spell like that, there had to be, like, reroll the wisdom save.
Nope. You do not get to do it. There are ways out of it, but it's not a roll to save at the end of each turn. They
Dang.
effectively use. Oh no, it doesn't even take their action, so they still.
So she could like pace around his ass and start being all
Oh, this is really
snooty.
strong. She's basically like, you're her bitch right now. For like, unless someone else is there to stop her, you're her bitch, right? So she asked, did you complete it?
That would be a no.
You would still have to roll deception and stuff as normal.
I mean, he didn't complete it, but also,
No,
hey,
I
Kai.
didn't complete it. We don't even know what the fuck happened to it. We just know Nubs did something stupid. It reacted. We don't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
true.
know.
That is
So
the
I
point.
don't
It's
even
doing
know what it's doing or if it's finished.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just know something random happened.
Hey, Kai. I just remembered something.
No, you didn't.
Nom's 8.
Belch.
Noms is in a bottle.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
Nom.
one
Noms
it's
in a bottle
holding.
that is uncapped.
Anyway,
And
and
he's
you're
able to-
currently slamming on the door, not trying to think, being smart about it. So they're going to get a couple of questions in.
Yeah, okay. That's just gonna happen. I'll be right back again.
Meanwhile, we're slowly inching towards the door.
Meanwhile, yes, you guys are slowly like coming up to the door because you're not exactly entirely sure what's going on. You just know she's in there
Yep.
and bunch of noise, but that was kind of as expected. So yeah, you're actually you are right on technicality. You don't really know what it does properly, so you can't really determine whether you finished it or not.
So the answer is a no. It's not a lie. It's a
So
literal
it's not a
like,
lie, so you don't need to roll the deception.
haha. So the answer is no. It's just a flat no.
So why did you kill him?
Okay, I'm surprised she would even know that. She'd
You
make it-
squishing his head kind of set the whole chain of motions intact.
because he begged for mercy.
Do you have it at least?
Yes. I hate the fact that I can't lie on this.
No, you can attempt to.
You
no,
can attempt to.
So if you want to lie, you can roll deception for it.
No. Okay.
You just have to
fine.
follow her orders. She's currently like asking you questions. Isn't an order. That's a question.
See if I
So
can
if
do
you
this.
want to attempt to lie, you can. And then I'll have to roll the insight for them. See whether they're.
Yeah.
Please, flub.
I forgot which question we were on.
Do you have it
Do you
on
have
you?
it with you? Yeah.
Hmm.
But quack.
Why am I even asking? Give it to me.
That was a command.
That was a command.
Is there any way I can resist?
Nah,
no
fam,
tab.
you bitch.
You bitch right now.
Which
Is
You're
which?
basically forced to use your actions to fulfill the order.
even my bonus actions?
Your
If she tells
entire
you what to
turn, my
do,
guy.
you do it. If she doesn't tell you what to do, then I need to check whether you wouldn't be you could do what you want, but you wouldn't be able to attack her because it's a charm.
Mm-hmm.
I believe is.
I believe the correct term is you can make any action so long as it doesn't oppose her.
Yeah, so she can use her action to command you. And you must do your best to obey that action. So basically, if it's reasonable and you can do it, you do it. Even if it means, like, trying to murder somebody that you don't necessarily want to murder. If she asks you something like, run 100 miles, you would run 100 miles up until the point the spell wears off, and that's how far you get, and you decide whether you're running 100 miles more. So say you run a mile down the road, and then the spell wears off. It's like you'll turn around and go, "Hang on a minute, I'm not running hundreds of miles anymore."
Well,
So as long as you can fulfill it, you basically have to do it.
I pass her the broken one because it's still what she's searching for.
Well, actually, what are the words that she said specifically?
She just asked for the object. She didn't specify which object. I'd give her the broken one because I have both.
True.
Yeah, she did say give it to me.
Yep.
Yeah, this is where she's failing with her wording, and it's giving you more time to get to the fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
So you hand her the broken one.
She didn't specify. Specifics are key.
Would I be able to start listening into the conversation at this point because of my keen hearing?
I feel like it would be more interesting if she actually got it, though. Not necessarily good or bad. Like, I don't mean like it's a good outcome or bad. I just feel like the more interesting one is if you handed her the actual thing. But you hand her the broken one.
Excuse me.
She starts inspecting it.
Also, the last thing I threw in the thing was the two of them, so I don't even... Giving her the broken one, it's on top of the pile, because it's the last thing I grabbed, because I wasn't sure if I should grab the broken one or not.
Doesn't matter.
First thing I would find, reaching into the bag.
So yeah, there's a few. She kind of like inspects the broken one, and she looks back at you. You're
Blank
smarter
face.
than you look. Give me the one that your father was working on.
Okay. Gives her the spork.
No, he knows. He knows. Like, if he gave her the broken one, he knows he's not going to get away with a spork.
What? He was working on it.
So they sell those regularly here.
Yeah, but the one he has, his father did work on it.
Yeah, the spark I carry on me is the one he made. And technicality.
No, we're not playing.
technicality.
We're not playing that one.
Rules, lawyer.
You've
No, it's fine.
You've made me use 5 fucking effectively 5 commands.
Yeah, I want to
Is
know if the wolf is
Give
at the
her
door
the
at this
one
point.
that. Give her the one that's freaking the fuck out.
Hey, am I at the
Come here.
door yet?
I'm wondering if Nums is gonna do anything because Nums would do something because of it.
Not necessarily. Noms is
In a flask.
An
Noms is in a
open-
flask.
An open flask. He can get out at any point in time he wishes.
Yeah, but he probably doesn't wish us to right now.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but he doesn't have to leave just to belch.
No.
Mm.
Give her the damn thing and let us get on with it.
Get on
Whatever.
with it.
Thorin gives her the object.
Hmm. Thank you. Now kill your friends.
Oh no.
And she turns to walk out, and that's when you will she'll basically walk out the door into you two coming the other way.
Soon as I see her, I'm lunging and biting down on her neck.
Zoho always also aims to grab the, well, chop off
Just-
her hand, holding the item to grab it.
Well, you don't know she has the item when she comes out the door.
She's holding something
She
in her
didn't.
hand.
Yeah, she's holding. Sorry, I'm just saying you would need a second or two to register what the fuck's going on.
Just
Because all
attack.
you see is her coming out the door with something
So-
in her hand.
Do we get a surprise attack?
Yes, you're going to get the attack. What I'm saying is sort of like you're not going to know what she's carrying or anything because you don't know what happened inside.
That's fine. That's fine. We will figure that out later. Right now, surprise
Exactly.
attack.
So
Have
is
I
this
broken the hatch yet?
advantage or what? How
Nope.
does this work?
So yeah, you'll have advantage because she doesn't know you're there.
Oh, big meaty damage.
Okay. I have advantage. Is this like one attack action?
It's effectively your turn, so I should probably get people to roll turn order so we can do this
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
like better.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Otherwise, it's just gonna get confusing.
I accidentally add advantage toggled. I'm sorry.
Hey.
We'll just figure out what the first one was. Which
Why
was
is it rolling twice?
It's an 8.
Well,
Yeah.
it's only turn order. Good or it doesn't. The number.
I mean, at this point, it kind of makes sense that my character goes first right now, anyway.
Yeah, first thing
probably.
Lee sees is a giant wolf bearing down on her.
I need to roll this one. Yeah, I know I don't have a thing selected. Okay, so Cayenne.
Yep.
We want you rolled initiative. Oh, you did the thing.
Are you rolling initiative?
No, they did. They just did the thing.
I had the token
so it
selected.
doesn't.
I
Yeah,
s-
but because you're using the what's it doesn't link the token to the.
Rude.
I saw the roll.
Yeah, I saw the roll, but they're using the thing, so it's not putting them on the.
Oh, okay.
So you're 18.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's an interesting turn order then. We'll call this round 1 for tracking purposes. Right. Okay. So. I'll say roll
Jugular,
first.
sir.
Okay, so you hit 12 damages.
And now she's
Uh,
prone.
Why did I put everyone on the left side of the map where my turn order is? Now she has to make a strength save.
Ah, yeah, that's right. She has to make that first before she's prone.
What's the DC? 14. Do we get lucky or unlucky? You got unlucky. Jeez. Let me check this. Oh, never mind. Immune to prone. Lovely.
What?
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 Checking my details. You can try, but it's no cigar.
Okay, well, I got her. I got her by the neck, so whatever.
You got a good chunk out of her.
I'm
That's a good
sorry
start.
she got loose.
You have a bit of flesh in your mouth. Tasty.
Bruh.
Does it-
Okay. Then it's Cayenne, which I'm guessing is Cayenne deciding, I need you to fart now.
Yeah, on my turn to.
After smashing the door and stuff a few times. So, like, let's see. You said you did what, 3 times?
I
So you
said
tried to smash the door, then you activated burst 3 times?
I
Or shout 3 times?
it depends on how many times you would have had me do it. Because if it was command 5 times, that would have been 5 turns.
It's effectively, like, I'm operating on the 5th one, it's the one where she got the thing, so... I know you said the one was 3 turns. The first, like, trying to open the door the first time would have just been the first turn.
Yeah, it would have been try opening it, nothing happens, roar. So, do you want me to roll it 2 more times, 3 more times?
Well, the door's magically sealed, so I won't have you roll for damage and stuff. However, we'll let you stink bomb or communicate with your familiar, so you can actually do something on the other side.
Yep, communication. In
'Cause you're close enough again now.
Yep, communication, belch, and with this.
I know we're not on a grid, but basically everyone's pretty much in like range of everything.
As long as she's still within range of Thorin.
It's your save DC, right?
Yeah, it's my save DC. Yeah, so it would be DC 15.
And con save, yeah.
Yep.
Which will also be
Hitting me.
forward because they're still in the thing, right?
Yep.
Wait, who are you leveling this at?
It's 5
an
feet.
AoE.
Oh,
around the familiar.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry, Thorin.
No, this may actually be to your benefit if he fails this.
Yeah, because if he fails this, he kind of gets knocked out of the thing, right?
Did you say DC 15?
Yes, it's DC 15 Constitution saving throw. So, Thorin, you also need to make a Constitution saving throw.
But foreign has advantage due to it
Poison
being a poison-based
resistance.
thing.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Josh, Constitution saving throw, advantage.
I have
The only-
advantage.
Because
Yeah,
of your
poison.
yeah.
You are a dwarf.
You're a dwarf.
Or at least you keep
Dwarves
telling
have
people
tough
you're a dwarf.
stomachs.
Are you implying something?
That you drink all day long, yes.
You.
And he passes, and he's still stuck in
Okay.
place. Wah 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 wah.
The area fills up with a smell. However, no one begins retching.
Damn it.
Thorin thinks it smells like cayenne pepper.
Boo.
You have the rest of your actions as well, so you have.
Well, if me slamming against the hatch won't do anything, I'm gonna start aiming at at any part of the ceiling that is wood.
Oh, I didn't describe that bit when you went down, did I?
No, it's all stone, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're going into the hillside, so the only actual wooden bit is the hatch.
Is there
and the stairs.
is there a gap?
You
1
can
inch
start
thick.
you can start searching for a gap. Or some other method of getting out.
Coyote start looking and say, "Do you have any other mode of transportation aside from me and using lightning and thunder?"
Oh, you're talking to Farah now?
Yeah, cause
Modes of transport?
cause otherwise he's going to be stuck down here and I'm going to be fucking naked.
What?
Oh, right, okay, no, okay. So even if you are able to get out, yeah, you would have to find a way of opening to get your stuff.
I'm confused.
Me?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yes, I can go places, but all this can't. Well, can't. I can go places you can. But can't go places you. Oh, wait, what do you mean?
well, let's see here. I'm stuck in a cell. Or I'm not seeing any way out because the hatch is magically locked. If I find a gap, I'm gonna have to go through it.
You're gonna squeeze through it.
And you don't look like you can fit through 1 inch gap. Do I have to roll a
You mean
perception?
the thing I'm stuck to? Spear, yeah. The spear doesn't shrink. I don't know.
Song Wukong's weapon, it is not.
I guess in this circumstance, I am equipment.
Yes. Unless you have Dispel Magic. Yeah, because I doubt.
Yeah, fun fact, somebody does.
So-
it's in lightning.
Great. What do I roll to try to find something? Investigation?
Investigation to start searching around, looking for something that you can work with.
Okay. That. Oh, that's buzzed again.
I was about to say nothing's. I heard that, and then nothing could be.
Yeah, I had 19, then saw it go.
Okay, so you start looking around the basement for. Well, around. I'm guessing you're starting with around the edge of the hatch.
Yep, around the edge of the hatch, and then you just look.
And then going to start searching the rest of the.
The rest of the ceiling
Okay.
and or the room, yes.
Okay. Farin,
Yeah,
you remember what the last thing she said to you was?
yeah.
I think
Who's
you get to
faster?
decide which one.
I'm gonna try and kill Cayenne. Cayenne is closest. I just have
No,
to
you can't get to Cayenne.
Oh,
Cayenne's trapped in the ground.
That doesn't mean he can't stop trying.
she
Yes,
said kill
but
all my
currently-
friends. Cayenne.
She said
is
kill
my
all
friend.
of their friends. However, logically, the ones you can see is Otto, I always said foreign, and I was like, no, you're foreign.
Yeah.
Otto and
Uh,
Zoho are the ones currently in the immediate vicinity.
Quick
Well-
question.
You also don't actually necessarily know that Cayenne is in there. You've heard a lot of noise, but you don't know. You didn't see
All
Cayenne
right,
go
fair.
down there.
Well, she didn't specify how to kill him, so
Yeah, I didn't specify how. I just told you to do it.
I'm gonna swing at the first person I see outside the door. Oh, that's just great.
Hi.
Otto, you just see Thorin with a look on his face. He is like void of expression. Something is not right. while he
No
swings at
TV
you.
and no beer make Thorin something something. Oh, crazy?
Go Mind if I do?
It is a void look. Thorin does not look like he is in control. He takes a swing at you.
Okay.
I believe that actually hits as well.
Yeah, it
is
does.
26.
I ain't beating a 26. What are you talking about?
You kidding? I'm sorry.
How much damage is that?
Foreign
3.
spontaneously swings and hits you for 3 damage.
He booped me on the snoot. How dare he?
So you're going to come outside and punch. Oh wait, you don't have extra attack, do you?
Nope.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Being the most boring. Okay, so
Okay, he sees Thorin attacking Otto for some reason. What the heck? And he's just locked on the lady.
If you deal with the lady,
Yeah.
Thorin is the least of your concerns.
Chop.
oh yeah, this is the first one, isn't it?
Yes.
Which means you got to go stabby, stabby, stabby.
And then with
Punch, punch, punch.
and then punch. And then slash again.
So 1, 2, 3.
And then use a key, it says focus point, but I'm gonna say key because it sounds better.
You can call it whatever you want to call it, as long as you know what the fuck it is.
Yes. Punch punch.
Yeah.
And then another key for a stunning strike. DC 15 con saving throw, please.
Okay, so hang on. So that's 5 punches.
Well, 3 punches
5
and
attacks.
2
Well, 5 attacks.
Yeah.
That are,
So-
yeah, they all hit. So give us a second to.
Consecutive normal punches.
Fuck off, Saitama. So
Here's all the damage.
Yeah, consecutive normal punches is right. Holy shit.
really? So 17. Plus 10,
Mhm.
27,
Mm-hmm.
39, plus 14, 49, 43, plus the 2 that apparently we're missing. Wait, one of our maps is wrong. Possibly by
How so?
26, 30,
It was last 5 attacks, right? So
Four.
7,
50, or
17.
44. No, that's
You're
51.
speaking numbers out. 7, 17.
Plus 8. 25
That's 51.
plus
25 plus 2 is 27.
No,
Because
plus
Sabakaze
12. Wait.
No, because Sabakaze has the thing that isn't calculating, right?
Yeah, which
The
I
plus 2.
added to the bonus. Okay,
Oh, so that's in there?
it's in there. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
turned the
Because
plus one into a
that's
plus
where
3.
that's where the math's going wrong then. Because I didn't think you I didn't realize you would put it in there. So
Yeah, I
so
did
it's
it.
17, 25, 37,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
50. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So 50 on there, and you wanted to put a stunning strike, which is a what's the number?
DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
Mother.
What?
That's the one she fucking fails.
Yeah, the last
so she's
strike just
stunned,
hits her.
which I think means she basically gets no next turn. I think is what's going on.
Yeah, it just hits her square in the as ki just ripples through her. And yeah, the jovialness in Zoho's face is gone, and he just says in a stern voice, "Release your hold on my friend, or the punches will keep coming."
Oh, that fucking breaks that as well. So, that was your turn, yeah?
Wait, breaks what?
Yeah, we'll find out, I suppose.
That was your turn, yeah?
Yes, it was my turn. Yes.
Okay, and that's until the end of their next turn.
Until the end of my next turn. Yes.
So that breaks that. So we effectively skip that turn.
What? Oh,
Go into top.
what action
Slash
is
auto.
de-transforming? Is that an action, a bonus action? I can't remember. I think it was a bonus action.
It's a bonus action for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'ma do that, and no, fuck you.
Dispel magic on what?
On Thorin.
Okay, so you dispel magic on foreign.
To get rid of whatever effect is
To-
affecting him.
Right. Now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go check out whether that works with that.
If it doesn't, then I have made a horrible mistake.
Oh no, not the horrible mistake.
Someone who uses dispel magic, it doesn't happen very often.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least not in combat.
Yeah.
This is just straight normal level dispel magic, no upcast or anything.
It was upcast to 4. It just didn't let me choose it.
Oh.
Okay, so you need to roll your spellcasting ability. So you need to roll a wisdom,
Okay,
not a save rating, just
I get it.
roll a wisdom check.
What's the DC?
It's based on the level of the spell that you're trying that you. Okay. Right. So,
What?
Not gonna get a response, my guy. It's just gonna have.
you'll find out when we get to Josh's turn.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, that's your turn, isn't it? Unless you're moving somewhere.
I'm gonna move into the thing because I don't see Cayenne, and I was hearing loud booming sounds.
Okay, so you're going into the building.
Yeah.
Cayenne, you move on from searching around the thing to around the actual room itself.
Yeah, with spider climb if I have to.
Check the ceilings.
Yeah, exactly.
You notice that there is airflow in this room,
Neat.
so which means there must be a hole somewhere.
Yep.
So you need to just try and find the exact location for that hole. So, but you know there's a way out for you, possibly.
Great. Do I need to
You
roll
have
another
hope.
Do I have to roll another investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just get you to roll it now. $15. Okay. Foreign, your turn.
Yeah. Do I feel compelled to keep swinging at somebody?
What did I just say? Foreign, it's your turn.
Oh,
Okay. Where is this bitch?
Currently, fucking stunned.
looking dazed.
Is she standing directly in front of the door?
Pretty
Almost.
much.
We
She
stopped.
got out the building and then got jumped on by 2 people.
Yeah, I mean, technically, my sentinel kicked in, stopped her cold, and then he just followed up with a fucking stunning strike.
Yes. Also, many blows.
Yeah.
You have advantage.
I know. The
Good.
thing is, as I didn't know if I would be able to do anything, I hadn't really thought too far ahead at this point.
I didn't think this far through. Far.
Which leaves me.
You're welcome, by the
No,
way.
Thank you.
I'm really glad I changed my spell list a little bit to do that.
Anyway,
Hold on.
Foreign's go.
Okay, gonna do this again with the intent of pushing her sorry ass back into the house.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do that with advantage, but whatever.
Yeah, you may as
Roll
well
it
roll
again.
just to see what happens. Yeah, she's if it's until the end of your next turn.
Oh! Yeah, boy.
Alright.
She
So-
is going back in the house.
Bonk.
El Capone!
18 is a hit. Yep. So we're adding 4 thunder damage and knocking them back 10 feet. Right. 4, 16. 16 damage and throwing them back into the building. Okay. What's the total? So, you basically goal swing them into the back into the
Pretty
back
much,
into
it's
the
pretty
building.
much a giant fuck you, you miserable you miserable bitch. You're getting wrecked now.
See, I'm starting to feel bad.
I am not. She
We all
literally
succeeded
stunned
on our
me.
attacks. The only reason why mine didn't work was because she's immune.
Anyways,
Anything else coming, going?
I used my bonus action. I am blocking the door now. She is not getting back out without.
Okay, so you're just gonna sit your ass in the doorway. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, Zoho, your turn. The doorway is blocked.
thanks, Thorin.
I mean, you can shove past me. It's just going to be difficult terrain.
Yes, he's going to have to use
As
a
I
whole
can-
extra 5 feet of his 100 fucking miles of movement.
45 feet. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Rush in. He's gonna keep this going as long as he can.
More consecutive normal punches.
This lady has seriously pissed off the party. It has now
Yeah.
become a case of you gotta die really fast.
And
We
then
don't like you.
I'm actually going to just use the bonus unarmed strike as part of the bonus action. But also spend a key, stunning strike, boom.
Okay, now. Alright,
This
scrolled
is-
as I was doing the math. No, fuck it.
Sorry, sorry.
Okay, so everything after Fordrick's hammer. Right, okay.
22 plus 15, 37 plus 11, 48.
48. I need to start giving things more health. Just so like they get a chance to fight.
Is
back.
she dead?
No, but it's like I'm just like looking at the numbers going up, and these are going up faster than I expected.
You're like, oh shit.
It's like, yeah, I need to actually. I feel like everything just needs a bit, not much, just in like it's just this
Just
weird thing.
enough.
Like I don't need to double it, but maybe give it like
Just
it
enough
needs
that
a
if in
turn.
case
I just
we
want it to have a turn.
Yeah. Just in
when it
case
comes to
our
minions.
dice go hot or something, you know.
It's more, yeah, it's more like to deal with like minions and stuff. It's like minions are annoying, but yeah, maybe some of them need to live like a turn or two if they get lucky, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing another stunning strike.
Yes.
At least this one I get to roll.
Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
No!
Okay.
We're not completely helpless. We get a turn.
Damn it!
Yay. See, I told you it would be more interesting for them to...
Now it's time for her to use her fucking legendary action or something.
Suddenly everything explodes.
What's a
No.
legendary action?
You don't want to know.
Legendary actions are
I
things
know.
that usually given to bosses that let them act out a turn order.
I know what they are.
So, you good? You done?
Yes. Go nuts.
No, please don't say that.
Why not?
Cause I'm beside her!
She finally gets a turn.
So, after being punted across into the room,
And getting wailed
gathers
on.
herself up. She looks around. Thorin's standing there blocking the door. Zoho's next to her.
I like Zoho's right in front of her, like in between her and Thorn.
Anyway.
You need to retext. That's what's happening. Okay. She becomes undazed, like takes a brief moment to quickly gather surroundings. Notice Thorin blocking the door. I assume Otto is just outside.
No,
Zoho
I'm
next to
inside.
her.
I was inspecting.
ins-
I'm in the room looking to see where
Oh no, you went into the spell friggin' foreign.
yeah,
Yeah,
I used
okay.
Dispel and
So-
walked inside to see what's stopping Cayenne from joining us.
So, well, I guess we have something we needed. And they'll come for you.
What do you mean?
And the portal opens up next to her.
I fucking knew it.
And
Can I try
she-
making a grab for her?
It's a teleport, so you can attempt to, but like it'll be a thematic thing.
Okay. So what do I do?
Sup?
So
I'm beside her.
I'll let you use your reaction to try and grab her or whatever that you're wanting to do. But I'll let you know it probably isn't going to work because of the way teleports work.
So this is just normal because she's not stunned.
Hold on.
Unless you're willing.
Willing to
What?
teleport with her? I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's an option. But I'm not sure that Zoho wants to go with her.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Hold on.
You keep saying hold on.
She's
because
doing the same thing that you saw her do with Cayenne.
I know, because there's two things I'm quickly looking at to see if.
This is the middle. This is the middle of combat. We don't get to hold on. So the only thing I need to know
would
is if
that- would
Zoho is
that be
reaching out to
critical?
grab her or something, we will need to.
I'm assuming this would be a concentration spell for the teleportation.
No, teleportation spell's not concentration.
No, it's instantaneous.
Don't even remember when the fuck did you get that? Like, I forget.
It was part of the changes to my class.
Oh, that's why. There's so many things and it's been so long.
Doesn't have to deal
I can't-
damage. I
I
am.
could also do that.
She is leaving my threat radius. I am triggering Sentinel.
One of the two works.
Okay, I need to remember that for later on.
What?
You are currently in the doorway, not next to her, because you punted her 10 feet.
Yeah, but she
Flash
is
of
she
Genius.
is next to me though.
Yeah.
Yes,
Flash
and a
of-
teleport does not trigger attack of opportunity, but Zoho wants to try and grab her, which is why I'm saying for thematics, I'll let you, but I need to know whether you're willing or not. Because if you're willing, you will end up going with her, because it's the same as Can.
Oh, would Flash of Genius
Yeah, so
help
it's
them?
looking like Zoho is gonna try and grab the lady before she teleports away. Does anyone try to stop him?
Thorin's in the doorway. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Am I not stopping her with the Sentinel ability?
No,
No,
it's
because
not working.
she's teleporting, not triggering an attack of opportunity.
She's
I'm letting Zoho
disengaging
have
though.
a thematic.
No.
No,
Okay.
she is teleporting from where she stands.
Oh, okay. So
However,
it's not a
she
portal
can
thing.
take someone with her. So if Zoho's trying to grab her and is willing to go with her, it's going to be her and Zoho.
Fair enough. Sorry.
So I'm letting Zoho at least do their thing, willing or not.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing Thorin can do.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
too far away.
All I can do is the second ability, which is Flash of Genius, to help him because he's still within 30 feet, which gives him a +3 to an ability check or save.
So, rather than go around in circles, Zoho, you're going to attempt to grab her, but if you do succeed, are you going to be willing to go with her? Or are you just purely trying to stop her going?
Purely just trying to stop her.
Okay, so what are you doing? I have some thematics for the end.
Some thematics? Jeez.
Yeah, you're trying to grab her arm. You're trying to yeet yourself onto her face. What's going on?
With his speed, he reaches to grab her arm. You're not going anywhere! What did you have Thorn make? Who's coming after us? And what are you?
So you you reach out and grab her arm.
Yeah. All the while yelling
You
questions
can always
at her.
come see. But you're not willing. And so her arm fades.
Before
And
she
vanishes
fades,
into
Zoho.
nothingness.
Before she fades, Zoho says, "If we see you again, next time you're not escaping." And lets her fade out of it.
And she's gone. You
Chirp,
do
you
not know
could have
where.
done something.
No, he couldn't do anything. It's a teleport.
Yeah, I can't. I
Dispel
can't.
magic.
No, I can't do that.
No,
It's
you
not a
can't dispel it
reaction.
instant. It's in an instantaneous spell. You can't dispel magic.
Yeah.
The spell you're thinking of is counterspell.
Yeah.
Dispel is instantaneous, but yeah, no, it's not the kind of thing that would affect
It's
that.
not a reaction.
Yeah.
It's also something I don't see people use very often, and it's hilarious when people try to do it on cursed items.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna bust
And she's
Cayenne
gone.
loose.
Cayenne, you
Yep.
find a hole that you can fit your finger in. When you plug it up with your finger, the airflow seems to stop flowing.
Great. Is it in the ceiling?
It's in the wall.
I stick my head through it before going through.
You stick that. It's a long, dark tunnel. You have a feeling it might have been where a tree root or something was.
And there's no way for me to open it just to be able to pull my stuff through.
No, it's literally like a slice of your finger in the compact surroundings.
I'm assuming this is all happening
You
while
can't
combat.
see. This is what they're doing in the basement while you figure out what's going on outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Cayenne's eyes leaves a quick message, if that's still a thing I can do. Do with prestidigitation. Okay, yep. I do that. Making a glowing arrow pointing at the hole. I tell Far I'll be right back, and at least I hope.
As you
and
going to
go
try
through
and
the hole.
ooze your way through this tiny hole.
Yep.
Slow and steadily ooze, like turning into a noodle.
Yeah, no, I'm just going through the hole and then reforming on the other side. Like, I hate it.
Doing their best
Yeah,
Alex
I
Mack
was about to
impression.
say you're going to hate this because this isn't a simple like go through a hole and pop out the other side. This is a tunnel.
Yep.
Sacred
That's why I said
tunnel.
it's like it seems to be like from where a tree root or something had been growing and pushed its way through.
And
Great.
probably got burned out when the fire happened.
So Cayenne is currently noodling away through a wibbly wobbly tiny ass tunnel. And their stuff is just in a pile at the, I guess, against the wall next to where the tiny hole they found is.
And then a couple minutes later, I jimmy the door open because dispel magic.
So
And I just find the shit
Wow.
there, I'm guessing.
you probably want to have the conversation to figure out what the fuck's going on because you weren't in the room when she did that.
True. Yeah. Where did Cayenne go?
Thorn,
Um,
do you have any idea?
Arn points at the hatch. It's magically reinforced.
Oh, okay. I'll just do what I did with you.
Well,
Am I popping out at the house?
When you finally crawl all the way through the tunnel, you will pop out next to this bunch of trees.
Damn it! You didn't have her pop out in the middle of the fucking
No,
village.
you're it's gonna take him a few minutes to get through the.
No,
through the
I
thing.
was
They can't go very fast as they can't really go very fast when they're squeezing as a.
I was
noodle.
hoping you'd have them like pop out in the middle of the village, fucking butt naked.
Why would I make them go through a tunnel that's like all like? Jesus Christ! How long? No,
act
not
cruel.
today. Anyway,
Yeah.
so while Cayenne's noodling through a hole, what are you guys doing?
Well, I asked about the where Cayenne was. He said he points to the lock and he said it's magically reinforced. I cast Dispel Magic level 3 at it.
Thorin. All they hear from Thorin is, "Damn it!"
Okay, so also
Thor-
just some weird himmy-jiggy at level 3,
While he's doing this,
and
sorry.
there's a shimmer run across the hatch. Apparently, Thorin's going, damn it.
I try the hatch handle now.
While he does this, Zoho turns to Thorin. Thorin, what did she have you make?
Thorin goes outside without answering.
Thorin!
If Soho looks out the door, he sees Thorin just plop down, and just sit there with looking absolutely destroyed.
Zoho looks to Otto. Keep working on the hatch, Otto. And he heads out.
The hatch is
to-
locked.
Really? So it's
Regular locked.
it's dispelled but regular locked. Okay.
She did well. Yeah, she closed it and locked it, and then put magic on it, so you couldn't.
Fine!
unlock it.
I'll just do this now because I can do that now.
What?
Where is it? Yeah.
Gonna start scratching at the door, apparently. The hatch door, apparently.
With acid.
2d0 damage.
Wow, that's a thing. That's not right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think that's
definitely
correct either.
I swear something's like killing certain numbers in these.
Hold
damage
on, let me
calculations,
re-roll
'cause
it
that
then.
never did that before. I
Hiya.
think something reset.
Yeah,
what
no, that's
dice is-
definitely not correct. I'm just gonna roll
I feel
it.
like every now and again something resets the setting for what dice is selected.
What is the
Because that's
Um,
the
2D0? What?
it's D4
Okay.
or D. It's either D4 or D6. But
Eh.
like
Um,
it says D0s is when it hasn't got a dice selected.
Okay, cool. I went from minimum damage of a non-existent to maximum damage.
Oh, it's a D10. Oh, it's a cantrip, isn't it? So it's 2
Yeah,
because you're
it-
higher level. Yeah,
It is a
okay.
cantrip,
2D.
yes.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna read the spell itself.
Cantrips naturally get better as you level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
2d10.
D10.
Wait, 2d10?
Yes.
Oh, geez, okay.
It's 1d10 normally, but it's 2d10 because you're level.
Hiya! Okay, that works.
Otto starts scratching at the door, but he's not a wolfman right now. He is just Otto Man.
Yeah, so
So, okay,
Zoho
Zoho.
walks outside. Zoho walks outside to towards Thorin. Thorin?
Thorin doesn't answer. If you Zoho walks around far enough to see the side of Thorin's face, you can see Thorin quietly crying.
Thorin, are you alright?
Thorin does not respond. He starts rocking back and forth a little bit.
It's
He
only
is-
going to get worse for you.
Oh, I know. I am playing according to the situation. Thorin is very much about family. Thorin is very much broken right now. He not only killed his father, as far as he's concerned, his house is burnt down and been desecrated by a crazy noblewoman. His town doesn't remember the truth. And the lady got away with the thing his father was making. And it seemed to be working in some strange way. He is on the verge of breaking altogether.
Thorin. Please. You have to tell me. Something bad happened at the workshop, didn't it? It's okay. You can tell me. I won't judge you for it.
Thorin just starts rocking back and forth more violently before he starts to speak in between sobs. He gets out what happened in the other workshop by the manor, and then finding out something was going on with his father, and then the invention and what it was supposed to do. The fact that he killed his father set the place ablaze, and then proceeds to tell Zoho what happened in the workshop and the fact that she has it. He doesn't know exactly what it does. He doesn't know why they targeted his father. And basically, no family, everybody just disappeared. Everything's been desecrated. He is now lost.
It is placed upon the dwarf's shoulder. Thorin, look at me.
Thorin keeps rocking back and forth. He is absolutely devastated.
The hand on his shoulder tightens. Thorin Ironsbane! Look at me.
Thorin just
Please.
looks at him with a blank stare at this point.
He looks like a blubbering baby at this point.
There's sadness in the Kalishtar's eyes. You didn't know. It's not your fault. Whatever that thing was, it was pretending to be your father, nothing more. I know it may look like it, but you didn't murder your father. I don't know what those things were, but if we speak with Cayenne about it, maybe she can shed some light on it. But if he wasn't acting like your father, that couldn't have been your father. A father would know his son. He has to. Father wouldn't treat their son like that.
But Thorin keeps rocking back and forth, but he looks a little relieved. He looks at Zoho. I'll be fine. Go deal with Cayenne. We need to get out of here.
Otto's hard at work getting the hatch open. He should be through momentarily. And hope once Cayenne's free, we'll figure out our next steps from there. In the meantime, I'm not leaving you here to wallow in your sorrows. So I'm sticking right by you for as long as you need me. Because while you may not say it, you need someone here. I know that much.
Thorin just gives a half smile through the tears. He's still crying, but he
There's-
chuckles slightly. Always the stubborn one. I guess I can appreciate that being a dwarf.
Ah, you'd get along well with the Grandmaster at my temple. He also felt I was stubborn to a fault.
But you are sometimes. Thorin starts laughing. He's crying, but he's laughing. He just kind of lays back on his back and stares up at the sky at this point. I don't think Thorin's going to say anything else for a little while.
Yeah, Zoho, meanwhile, is just contemplating everything that's happened. And what Thorin has told him.
So, as you're outside contemplating with Thorin, and Otto finally manages to get his claws into the hatch that he can lift it up and head down, I believe Cayenne kind of, unless they're going to hide that they're naked or whatever, probably comes out the woods. Cayenne?
Faye!
The red form of Cayenne in ooze form just comes out of around the corner like, did we get her?
No.
Hang on.
Zoho-
Otto, you're in the building.
Zoho
Oh.
perks up and looks over at the red blob. At first, he's like, there's another ooze monster, but then he remembers, Noms is the same color as this. And he squints at it. Cayenne?
There was a hole.
Ah, you squeezed out. Well, Otto's busy picking at the lock. He dispelled the magic on it.
Good. I needed my shit, and
And
we need a hole.
and
Sorry,
to
I was
answer your
I was expecting more of Cayenne going. Wait, Otto can do that. I could have just fucking waited.
Cayenne is process. And yeah, she's saying like, yeah, I need my clip.
Oh. Fuck! Could have waited!
I went through all that
So
trouble.
so wait. If your stuff's back there, then you his cheeks turn red as he looks away. Oh my goodness.
I would like to point out I'm slowly embracing you supposedly looking truly like this, but we have some issues and we need a hole.
What?
Why a hole?
Is Thorin privy to this?
Yeah, Thorin's there. You're outside.
Yeah,
it's
he
just-
just
Otto is
looked
currently
over.
in. Question. Otto, what are you doing when you open the hatch?
Well, to hop down and try and look for Cayenne.
Okay, so you're going inside the. Okay. So while you're discussing this, Otto goes down into the basement.
Yes.
And in the basement, Otto, there is a single desk with a high back chair in front of it.
You see,
And a pile of stuff that looks like someone's clothes.
And
And fire.
and a glowing arrow pointing at a hole,
Doing, doing.
a very small hole.
Oh yeah, the weird little
A very small
Yeah, just-
horror. I heard horror.
Hole.
hole.
Oh,
Yeah.
Prestidigitation. It's a thing.
Yeah, I know what prestidigitation is.
Along with a still
Anyways.
lit lamp.
All Thorin's got to say to Zoho, by the way, is she's naked, Zoho.
I'm gonna,
yes,
ca-
that's why I'm looking away.
I'm gonna cast this in the area.
That's why the hole.
Again, looking away. Hey, I'm not looking at Cayenne until she is properly dressed.
Maybe go
Gonna-
get the clothes from the hole.
Actually,
Just walking into the building to get our shit.
actually, forget that. I'm gonna not cast that. Cast this instead. Just realized.
There's a lit, there's a lit lantern in there.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was still
Yeah, there's a
dark
lamp.
because Cayenne has dark vision. I didn't realize.
Can't see details without the fucking lamp.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, people remember the proper rules of dark vision and shit.
Yeah, everything's in gray.
Rare. Most people forget how dark vision works and thinks it's just, hey, it's daylight. No, it's not. Anyway, so there's a lamp. What you doing, Otto?
Well, looking around, I guess. Because I
Alright,
noticed
so
the
you
arrow
move
because it's
around.
like neon.
Yeah.
So you're looking around. There's part closed. There's a spear on the floor. Looks vaguely familiar.
It's leaning against the wall.
Do you look at the desk?
Yes.
So if you approach the desk, you will see the corpse in the chair.
Oh
No
no.
head.
Oh no.
Can I identify the person with what I see?
Roll a history.
Oh no.
The outfit
Ooh.
they're wearing seems to be reminiscent of a dwarf you've met.
Okay, so it is. Just want to confirm. That's all. Because I haven't seen the body yet, so I didn't know.
You have now.
Yep. Oh.
Is this around the same time Cayenne's heading in?
Yeah, probably about the same time Cayenne's heading down to get their stuff.
Naked.
Yeah, so I think I know why he's upset.
He doesn't know the body's down here, though I've technically hinted at it. Can you get like a blanket or something in from upstairs while I dress? As you just see the red form of Kai and come
Solidify.
down, you don't see any details other than a face.
But
In like a red hue, a goo
like
body.
he hears you, yeah, he hears your voice and he turns around and just sees that and he's like, "Oh, okay."
Just no reaction.
No, more like I've seen enough shit. I don't need to ask questions. He just goes
It's
up
like,
and gets a
"Don't
blanket.
question it, don't question it, don't question it.
Okay, so Cayenne gathers their stuff up.
Yep, gets dressed. Grabs Farah. We're gonna really need answers soon. Just waits for Otto to bring like a blanket or something to wrap up the body.
Do I find something like that upstairs? Like maybe a tarp or something that like a workshop would have?
What do you roll when you're trying to search for things?
Alright, sorry.
Investigation.
Or perception. I don't know.
Thorin at this
I
point is gonna
see
get up
nothing
and-
ever!
You are unable to find a blanket or tarp.
Thorin is gonna get up and go in the building at this point.
I trip
Zoho
over
follows him inside.
I trip over a bench.
Whoa!
Good job.
Otto,
Otto.
what are you doing?
I was
we have to go
looking for a
downstairs.
blanket or a tarp. Oh, no,
Thorin-
Thorin, I don't think it's a good idea.
Thorin immediately goes downstairs.
No, please don't.
Let me help you find it. How hard is it to find a tarp in this place?
Thorin, you walk into Cayenne getting dressed.
Yeah, at this point would be actually humanoid colored, like fully human looking.
Thorin is slightly embarrassed. He notices something behind Cayenne, a desk.
Well, not behind Cayenne necessarily, but at the other end of the.
Do I
Basement.
see a piece of clothing or anything sticking out from behind the desk?
No, you see a tall back chair in front of the desk. So as you come in, like the desk is the opposite wall, tall back chair. So all you see is the.
Well,
Oh, I see,
obviously,
sure.
obviously, I recognize the desk and the chair because I would have been in here before.
Right?
I walk over to the desk. Lots of familiar memories welling up.
As you approach the desk, you realize there's a body and there is a headless body in the chair.
Thorin completely freezes up and then slowly approaches. He's not sure, but it looks like it might be his father. I would like to check this. Thorin has had enough surprises for the day.
Roll a history.
Why am I on advantage?
Do you know?
Yeah, take
Let
it
me
off.
Roll that again just to fix it.
No, I just look at what the first number is.
Which was 11.
11, so 17.
17. That's fine. The body is wearing the garbs of your father.
Would I remember any rings or anything in particular that would 100% verify, or tattoos?
He's too shriveled for tattoos now.
Tattoos do not disappear when a body becomes mummified. They remain.
It depends. But either way, it's like the stature, the way it's kind of like sat in the chair, well, slumped a bit. By the clothing and stuff, it does appear to be the corpse of your father, but it is lacking a head.
Thorin is standing there, clenching his fist so hard that his hand starts to bleed from his nails digging in. Or at least one of his hands.
Please take 1 point of emo damage.
Emo.
I mean, family related person, sure, let's take 1 damage off for this. Because
You're apparently physically hurting yourself. All I ask is that you take 1 damage.
I'm not complaining. It's completely in character for Thorin at this point to be that pissed off.
It'd be funnier if you were at 1 HP and you sent yourself.
No, do you want to know the hilarious part? Is if you're a wizard, the most dangerous part is that studying, because you may die to that 1 paper cut damage.
Yep.
Ouch.
Highest risk for every wizard.
Kai, I rolled. Sorry. Zoho rolled an investigation to see if he can find a blanket or tarp in the workshop. Sorry.
You find something you can work with in one of the cupboards.
Mm.
It seems to be
Thorin-
like an old dust sheet or something.
Right. He carries it down
Go ahead.
to the basement. All right, Cayenne. Found the blanket you sent Otto to find. What do you need this for again?
Thorin is
Cayenne-
going to pick up the body at this point and just not even say anything. He is walking past everybody outside the house.
Cayenne watches Grimbear's corpse.
Otto notices he's taking it outside, and he follows him.
Zoho should at least notice that it has no head.
He leans over to Cayenne to whisper, "Did you notice the..." Points to his head. Part.
Cayenne just looks at Zoho. Kinda hard not to. I mean, going off of that, it's definitely the things we saw on the boat
Alright, now
that
that
caused
raises...
it.
Alright, now that raises another question. Where did his head go? Why would they take his head?
And would just sigh and just step out. Because his brain was in there.
He follows after Cayenne.
How the fuck do I get out of this?
Thorin is going to go to his mother's grave, which is by the house.
And
He goes down the hill. He is silent. And goes over to where his mother's buried. Puts his father's body on the ground. And goes to get a spade. He sees Otto, and he just
Otto's not
points at
even going to let him
Otto.
get the spade. He's going to literally empty it out.
Thorin looks at Otto. Don't do anything. I want to bury him with my own hands.
Zoho looks to Otto.
Well, you caught him in mid-cast, his hands were out, and he's like, oh, okay.
I go back up to the workshop to find a spade.
That's fine.
Do I find one?
Yeah.
I come back down,
Partly a shed.
dig the grave, and I don't care how long it takes. I dig it deep enough he won't be disturbed, and then lay him in it and bury him. Without saying anything to anybody.
I guess that will be where we'll end the session then.
Yeah.
You burying your father's body.
Oh,
The heart of it.
alrighty, folks, that's us for tonight. We'll see you guys again tomorrow night for some Monster Hunter Wilds. And if you want to check the rest of our schedule, check our offline page. Want to join our lovely community? Please join us on our Discord. And if you want to watch us live, please watch us on twitch.tv/Terpinator. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.